What is obvious is that China and the European Union are the two world champions of export. China is our first supplier with more than 20% of our imports, and we are the third customer for you here in China. So our trade relations are manifold and are very deep. And I think both Europe and China would like to have less protectionism instead of more. Now we are faced with increasing tariffs coming from the United States, which will reduce international trade or make it more difficult, will push prices up, increase inflation, which might again increase interest rates, and all this is not good for growth. So we are in the same boat there with China, and we also have the same philosophy in terms of multilateral trade. We rely on the World Trade Organization. When there are issues, we negotiate and to reduce the trade tensions. So in my talks, obviously, this was discussed quite a lot, and there's lots of worries about that. But I think we are in the same boat.
China is prioritizing its green development. Do you foresee further cooperation between China and Europe in the realm of green financing or green bonds?
Europe is certainly the trendsetter and the leader in green bonds. I think of the European Investment Bank, for example, who was the first one to issue a green bond and is still the world champion in it. But I'm glad to see that the interest in China is increasing. Unfortunately, there are some areas in the world, and in particular the United States, where there is less interest recently for ESG bonds or green bonds. But I have to underline, look at the facts. Climate change is there to stay. We've had hottest years in history in the last 5-6 years. They were all the hottest years ever measured. We are not reaching the goals that we have set ourselves in the Paris Accord. So in the medium and long term, there's no escape. And I'm glad that Europe and China are continuing to make sure that finance will help green the economy, because we will not be able to achieve that without sustainable finance.